Hi class, my name is Rhonda Lanny. I'm going to be your professor for this summer class. I thought we'd start out with a video just to show you how to get into the classroom work. We're going to use Google Classrooms. I think it's a little easier than the Moodle program is. I'm hoping it's going to be very easy and interactive. First, I wanted to share a little bit about myself. I work at Roberts Wesleyan College. I am the disability coordinator. I have a master's in school psychology, and I'm also a student working on a second master's degree in social work. So I understand your homework pain. I do. My hope is that everybody is doing well right now. I know life has been crazy. Please feel free if life gets in the way, just talk to me. My goal is to be as flexible as I can be. That said, I also want to let you know that I truly believe that child and adolescent psychology is a very important class. It's important for just about anything you're going to do in life. To teach it, I use a lot of real life situations. I talk about my family, I talk about my life. I do that because it's a great teaching tool. It's easier for people to remember if it's applicable. Do not feel you have to give your entire life situation in the forum post. You can share as much as you want, but don't feel that you have to share every personal thing. All right. So today you have a video of me. In the future, probably not going to happen, but it's a beautiful sunny day, and I wanted to at least let you see a face today. So we're going to start. We're on the Google homepage. You need to be signed in over here. It needs to be your Roberts email. Otherwise, you will not get Classroom. You have to be in your Roberts email. So you can click and save that. Google Apps, it's almost always at the very, very bottom. And there it is. So if you click on this, it's going to ask you for a code. I'm going to put the code into the email attached to this video. But just in case you're here and you're trying it at the same time, the code is MWHPUAO. That's going to give you access to the classwork. Okay, I already have it open, so I'm going to take us there. Okay, so the first thing you're going to get when you open it up is in the stream section here. It's going to say Child and Adolescent Summer 2020. If it doesn't, please let me know. Last year's work is going to be different. Being in the stream setting, it's going to be complicated to look at and understand. So what I want you to do is go to classwork. That's where it's organized. So here, I have the syllabus on top, and then each week is going to be labeled. And under the week 1 videos, I will have the videos that you'll have to watch and the forum questions to answer associated with the video. Okay, you're also going to see under week 2 that there are Article 1, Article 2 write-ups. Those are the rubrics for people who are choosing to do the articles in the final paper. Please, we're going to talk about it when I go through the syllabus, but look those over. The article write-ups in the paper are not difficult. They're not huge. It's more of a way for me to assess that you're understanding the information. So now what I want to do is go back to the syllabus. And again, I have it open somewhere else, so let me just open it. And I want to go through this with you. So it's going to be Psych 203, Child and Adolescent Development. It should say Summer 2020. Here is my information, my phone number, my email. I will tell you that I respond to email a lot quicker. That's probably the best way to communicate with me. Course description. This course is to provide an introduction to child and adolescent development. The goal, again, is to help you identify child and adolescent development in whatever field you're going into for your future children, your current children, grandchildren. Sometimes even dogs will fit into these things. Our objective is really just for you to walk away with something that's applicable to your life. And then we have the essential teacher knowledge, teaching skills, professional disposition. Again, we want to make sure that in this class we are we're going to be professional about it. We need to up the level of what we're learning and how we're applying it. That said, it's still a pretty simple class as long as you're reading the text and listening to the videos. This is the book, Feldman, Lifespan Development, Topical Approach, 3rd edition. And here are the student expectations. Complete all reading and homework assignments before class. Hand in your assignments and take exams at the appointed time. If you are choosing to take exams and you have missed the deadline, there will not be a makeup exam because I'm giving a full weekend to do the exam. It shouldn't be a need for extra time. If you have paper due dates and you're late, there will be a 5% reduction for each day you're late. Students with disabilities, after looking through the syllabus, if you feel that you have something that needs to be done as far as a disability, please let me know that and we'll take care of it. It says to call the Learning Center. Please don't do that. I'm not there to answer it, but email me and I'll take care of it. I'm trying very hard to make this as open as possible so that it's just, you shouldn't need anything. Testing is not timed. Everything's very flexible. Academic and honesty is very important, especially at Roberts. We do not want cheating, plagiarism. We're going to talk about that when we talk about the papers, but just be sure that the information you're giving me is yours. It's not something you've copied from the internet. And again, I'll give you a little more about that when we get to the papers. And then there's some examples of what we don't want to see for cheating and plagiarizing. Please read that. Let's see. Okay, talked about communication, emails quicker and easier for me. For grading, we're going to talk about 3 different ways to be assessed for your knowledge. I'm going to talk about those. I would love if you could shoot me an email with your choice because I have to keep 3 different grade books. If you're not sure yet and you have questions, please let me know that. I think my default, if nobody responds or if I don't get an answer from you, I will be popping you into the paper one. Okay, so this class is going to be asynchronous, meaning that I'm going to post these videos in the forums and you're going to watch them whenever you want to and answer those forums. I would prefer that these videos and forums be done every single day so that you are caught up and staying in conversation with your classmates. At the latest, I would say 3 days. If you are 3 days past and I don't see forum post, I'm going to reach out to you and see what's going on. Okay? Okay, final grades. Option 1. Option 1 is 4 articles at 100 points each. That would be what we'll do is we're going to talk about child development. You're going to pick an area of interest, hopefully related to your future career, and you're going to tie in a piece of child development, poverty, and what that's going to look like in your career choice. We're going to explain it more as we go along. As I go through the videos, I'll say this is an example of how development is interrupted by poverty or impacted by poverty. The reason that I cover poverty in this section is because it has a huge impact on child and adolescent development, which goes into adult life. So I really have a push for this. I usually start my class out asking students if they've ever known that student in class who came to class with, crooked hair and dirty clothes and didn't smell well and always looked like they just weren't quite there. And if they thought that person could succeed in life. And sadly, I get a lot of no's. I don't think they will. But that's me. I was that child. grew up in poverty, and it was only because I had a few adults in my life reach out to me and say, you can do this, that I'm now working on a second master's degree and I'm here as your professor. So poverty really is something I want to make sure that you understand as a student, and that you understand how it impacts on development. Okay, so those articles would be about poverty and development. Poverty report, the application paper, that is using those 4 articles to create a fairly, I think it's 6 pages, fairly short paper on just a quick review on what you found in your articles, and then how you're going to use that information in your future. So most of it is going to be application based on your thoughts and beliefs. Not a whole lot of it's going to be an easy paper. And then participation in forums, that's option 1. Option 2 is for those who are in teacher education, if you're interested in this, to create and record lessons, kind of like what I'm doing now, for 2 sessions, that half an hour recording at a time. So it's an hour of recording total. I would walk you through that, how to do it, how to use the programs, and it would just be using the PowerPoint and the book and coming up with your own idea of what you want to cover. In addition to teaching those two sessions, which would be an hour total, you would also lead a group discussion about poverty, and that would have to be a live discussion. We'd all have to jump in, choose a day and a time, and then just lead a discussion on poverty and participate in the forums. Option 3 is a weekly exam. So there's 4 exams. Those 4 exams would be handed out on Friday, and you would have until Monday to do those. They're open book. I haven't quite decided if I want to do multiple choice or more of an application, or a combination I might do. Again, not meant to be difficult, just meant for you to be able to learn this information and answer the questions. Okay, none of these should be difficult. All right. So each of those options leads you to 800 points. I have a breakdown for what that's going to look like for a grade. And then below this, I have all of the information about what I just, hopefully matches what I just said. All right. I did not cover forums. Forums related to the class lecture in the book has to be at least 100 words. So that's going to be me asking a question about one of the theories and what did you understand about it. Not really going to be a right and wrong to this. Just want to make sure that you're not giving me too simple of an answer. And then the second forum is going to be an application question. That's going to be a little bit longer, and it's probably going to relate to poverty and child development, which will go right along with those papers. Okay, we talked about that. All reading is due prior to class. Again, this was from previous, so you're going to decide, do you want to watch the video and then read the book, or do you want to read the book and then watch the video? I'm going to let you choose which way you want to do that. I know the book it's a good book, but it's a lot of information. I highlight just the important things in the book, the things that I feel you really need to know. So I may recommend that you watch the video and then read the extra things that I didn't cover related to the topics that I talked about in the PowerPoint. Okay. I want to also point out to you, there are some days where you're going to see 3.1 through 3.12, not the entire chapter, because this book is written for lifespan, meaning after adolescence. This class does not cover adult development. If you are excited and you want to read it, please feel free, but you're only going to be tested. We're only going to talk about the things that are here. So like chapter 3, 3.1 through 3.12, nothing after that. Okay, the article due dates are in here. The exams are not in here. Teaching a class is not in here. If you choose not to do the article write up in the paper, those due dates do not apply to you. Okay, because we're on technology and sometimes it gets quirky. I just want you to know we may have to change some due dates around at some point. We're going to leave that open. Also want to point out after chapter 14 on week 4 on the 8th, I'm going to post 2 podcasts for this assignment. You're going to listen to one of them and then write a 200-word response to what you learned. Okay, and there's 2 different types of podcasts, so hopefully one of them will be interesting to you. I think that's it for this. Please let me know if you have any questions about it after you've looked at it. I think I've sent it to everybody, but if you have further questions, please let me know. Again, this class is, my goal is to make you understand development. It's not to drive you crazy and give you lots and lots of busy work. Also, please understand Roberts Wesleyan College is a Christian college. We all have faith. I'm actually a pastor's wife. If you need prayer or you want to talk or you want to debate me, that's fine. Just email me and we'll do that. If you have a concern you want prayer for, let me know that too, and we'll pray for you. All right, I think that's it for today's video. As I said, the rest of them, you're just going to hear me and not see me, but I just wanted to give you a face to go with the name. I look so forward to meeting all of you. I'm so excited to be teaching this class online. But caveat, I'm not a phenomenally good technology person. So that said, if there's any mistakes or errors, I will not punish you for those. Don't get upset if something is wrong, just let me know. All right. If some video doesn't post on time or something, you are not held responsible for that. That'll be me. All right. It was great talking to you. I look so forward to hearing from you. Bye.